Have you ever wondered if it's possible to start investing even when you're earning very little? Have you ever felt like investing in the stock market is only for rich people with lots of free time and money saved up? If that sounds like you, then this video was made for you. Today, I'm going to show you 3 simple, accessible, and powerful ETFs that anyone, even with just a bit of money in their pocket, can use to take the first step toward financial freedom. And the best part? You don't need to be an expert or spend your whole day watching charts. These 3 funds are like smart shortcuts for anyone who wants to build wealth in a safe, automatic, and uncomplicated way. It doesn't matter if you're earning minimum wage or just starting out in the market. With less than $100, you can begin. So stick with me until the end, because this updated 2025 guide will change the way you look at your investments and at your future too. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the top 3 ETFs to build wealth in 2025. These are funds that combine dozens of stocks in one place, are accessible, safe, and designed to grow over time. And if you apply what I'm about to share, you'll be able to invest smartly without having to track the market every day. It's like putting your money to work 24/7, even while you sleep, work, or enjoy life. Before we dive in, hit the like button to help me keep bringing you practical, straight-to-the-point content like this. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel right now. Around here, it's all real talk, no fluff, with financial tips that fit your daily routine and your budget. Have you ever heard of an ETF? A lot of people don't even realize you can buy a slice of the stock market for under 50 reais. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund, which is basically an investment fund traded on the stock exchange, just like a stock. But instead of buying just one company, you buy a package with several. It's like investing in a winning team instead of betting everything on a single player. The most interesting thing about ETFs is that they automate everything. You don't have to pick stocks one by one or keep up with reports and earnings statements. ETFs are already made up of selected companies, using technical criteria and strategies designed to deliver results. And all of this comes with low fees and far less risk than investing on your own. If you like convenience, safety, and long-term growth, investing in ETFs is like using technology to your advantage to build wealth on autopilot. Enjoying it so far? Then go ahead and hit the like button now. It really helps the channel and shows that this kind of content makes sense to you. If you don't have much time, you might think you need to study for hours every week to start investing. But the truth is, with the right ETFs, you only need 10 minutes a month to review your portfolio and keep building wealth. That's right, just 10 minutes. And there's more. You can get started with less than 100 reais, which completely destroys the myth that only people with high incomes can invest. Think about it. A professional who works all day, studies at night, or has small children at home. How is that person supposed to track the ups and downs of the stock market, read charts, and stay calm during crises? That's where ETFs shine. You put your money in them, adjust once a month if you want, and that's it. They follow the market trend, grow over time, and reduce the stress of decision-making. If you're into smart solutions that save time, this content is for you. Go ahead and click subscribe on the channel so you can keep receiving videos that simplify the world of investing. Now let's get to the real deal. Take note, because these 3 ETFs have real potential to transform your financial life, even if you're starting with a small amount. The first is IVVB11. It mirrors the S&P 500 index, meaning it makes you a shareholder of the 500 largest companies in the US, including giants like Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft. It's a safe way to dollarize your assets and protect yourself against the devaluation of the Brazilian real. The second is BOVA11. This one tracks the Ibovespa, the main index of the Brazilian stock exchange. It gives you diversified exposure to the country's largest companies like Vale, Petrobras, and Itaú. It's perfect for those who want to benefit from Brazil's economic growth without having to pick stocks manually. And the third is #11. This ETF gives you exposure to the cryptocurrency market, but in a much safer and more regulated way than buying Bitcoin on your own. It's ideal for those who want to grow alongside the new digital economy without taking unnecessary risks. Did you like the suggestions? Then drop a comment below telling us which of these ETFs you already knew about and which one you plan to invest in. And of course, leave a like and share this video with a friend who keeps saying, investing is too complicated. Now that you know the 3 best ETFs of 2025, I'll show you how to build a balanced portfolio with them. A simple suggestion would be 50% in IVVB11 for international exposure, 30% in BOVA11 to track Brazil, and 20% in Hash11 to add that tech spice with high growth potential. You can automate these monthly investments directly through your brokerage. Just schedule an automatic transfer, set the amounts, and done. Every month, your money will be invested without you having to do a thing. That's the beauty of this strategy. It fits your routine and grows on its own over time. Oh, and if you want me to record a step-by-step tutorial on how to set up this portfolio in practice, drop a comment below saying, "I want the tutorial," and I'll prepare that content for you. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, now's the time. Let's talk about the most powerful secret in the financial world: compound interest. When you invest in ETFs every month, even small amounts, your money starts generating returns on top of returns. It's like a snowball that grows by itself, as long as you stay consistent and patient. For example, if you invest $200 a month in ETFs with an average return of 12% per year, in 10 years you could have over $45,000. In 20 years, that number can exceed $160,000. And that's without doing anything other than staying consistent. And the best part? That wealth keeps growing even while you're living your life. If you believe your future deserves this kind of transformation, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications. Every week there's new content to help you reach your financial freedom. Even with a simple strategy, there are a few common mistakes people make that can hurt their results. The first is jumping from ETF to ETF without a plan. That just increases your costs and harms your gains. The second is stopping investments during market downturns, when in fact those are the best times to buy at lower prices. Another common mistake is investing just because you saw someone talking about it on YouTube. Do your own research, understand the basics, and adapt everything to your reality. Remember, ETFs are not a magic formula. They are a smart tool that works when you have discipline. If this warning was helpful for you, drop a comment below saying, "I won't make these mistakes," and hit that like button to reinforce your decision to invest wisely. Now that you know what ETFs are, why they work, which ones to choose, and how to build your portfolio, there's only one thing left: take action. Most people get stuck at this stage. They consume content, watch videos, dream about financial freedom, but never take the first step. In 2015, in the heart of Texas, a 30-year-old named Michael Reed was living a routine just like millions of Americans. He worked as a data analyst at a small logistics company, earning a little over $3,000 a month. He didn't come from a wealthy family, nor had he learned about money in school or at home. But Michael had something many others didn't: a quiet sense of restlessness. He saw his parents struggling with debt, co-workers drowning in car payments and credit cards, and he started to ask himself, is there a way out of this endless race? One night, while watching comedy videos on YouTube, he stumbled upon a video titled, "How to Live Off Passive Income with ETFs." The seed had been planted. Michael wasn't the type to take big risks, but he decided to start small: $100 in his first ETF, VTI, a fund that mirrors the entire U.S. stock market. The idea of owning a slice of the American economy felt powerful. He read, studied, and realized he didn't need to pick individual stocks, didn't need to predict the market, or stare at crazy charts. All he had to do was invest consistently. And that's exactly what he did. Every month, without fail, he put 15% of his salary into ETFs. It wasn't much, but it was something. He also adjusted his lifestyle, canceled services he didn't use, cooked at home, and most importantly, automated his investments. Unlike his friends who were chasing day trading or trending cryptocurrencies, Michael stuck to his routine as if nothing else mattered. He didn't care whether the market was up or down. He knew the real secret was consistency. Instead of wasting time trying to predict the future, he preferred to make monthly contributions into 3 ETFs: VTI, SCHD, and QQQ. One focused on the overall market, another on dividends, and the last one on tech. This combo became a machine of growth and stability. In less than 5 years, Michael's net worth had surpassed $100,000. Not by luck, but by following a simple plan. While most people still believed investing was only for the rich. By around 2021, Michael started to notice something curious. His dividends were growing on their own. From $50 a quarter, they went to $300, then $600, and eventually over $1,200 a month. That was already enough to cover rent for a mid-range apartment in Austin. He no longer had to worry about rent. Then, his dividends also covered food expenses. By 2023, his passive income was already over $3,000 a month, the same as his salary. And that's when the question came back, do I really need to keep working? In January 2024, at age 38, Michael quit his job. Not because he hated it, but because now he had a choice. He had reached the long-dreamed-of financial independence using a simple, accessible strategy, and most importantly, without losing his sanity. Today, he lives with his wife in a modest home in Colorado, travels across the country in his trailer, shares tips on FIRE, financial independence, retire early, forums, and occasionally gives interviews about how he retired early, using ETFs. His portfolio is now worth over $1 million, but what he values the most is the time he got back. Michael often says his life changed when he understood one simple thing: you don't need to be rich to start, but you do need to start to become rich. He's living proof that investing isn't for people who already have money, it's actually the most powerful path for those who don't. His biggest advice for beginners: pick a simple strategy, automate your contributions, ignore the noise, and keep going. Time will do the heavy lifting for you. And now I ask you, how many more years do you want to keep trading your time for money, when your money could be working for you instead? If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because there are still many more real stories like this one to show you that yes, it's possible. Today is the day to change everything. Open an account with a trustworthy brokerage, transfer an amount that fits your budget, $50, $100, it doesn't matter, and invest in one of the ETFs you've learned about here. The important thing is to break the inertia. Remember, starting small is still way better than not starting at all. And if this video helped you in any way, consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, and sharing it with someone you want to grow alongside financially. The future starts now, and it can be much wealthier than you ever imagined.